everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, pastor, coming back to you again with another video. Okay, what has stood out to me during the U.S. Open? What stands out? Okay, let's start with last night. Federer, and I'm going to do a separate video on that, analyzing what happened with that match. But Federer versus Del Potro. Okay, what we learned that Federer has definitely lost his level of play, definitely the level of play that he had earlier this year and in the early part of the summer in the Wimbledon. And we also learned that Del Potro is on the verge of winning the U.S. Open and is playing at a very, very high level. Okay, another thing that has stood out is that American women's tennis, we got 4 women in the semis. Only women are left. That really stands out. I did a video on that. And I believe that this American women's dominance will also translate to the other majors too, other surfaces. So not just for the U.S. Open. So that stood out. What else stood out? Let's go to Sam Querrey and the Ken Anderson match. Because, hey, I'm going to do a video on Ken Anderson if he win his semis. People are not talking about him, but that stands out. That Ken Anderson, man, I've been watching him the last 2 years. He's got better and better, and he may break. It's a possibility he could break through this year. Okay, so Ken Anderson stands out. Sam Querrey, he stands out. He was in the semis of the Wimbledon, and he played very, very high level during this tournament. I actually thought that maybe he would beat Ken Anderson. So that stood out, that Sam Querrey is still maintaining his high level of play. Okay, let me see what else stands out. Okay, the new generation, there's the new generation of players. I thought they would do better. Like, I thought there'd be maybe almost at least 2 or 3, at least 2 new generation of players in the semis. Like, I thought maybe Kyrgios could possibly be in the semis, Zverev, but they are not there, or team. So the new generation of players didn't end up doing as well in the U.S. Open as I thought. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. There's probably other things that I'm not calling out. Let me see. That's pretty well it right now. Those are the major things that stood out that's really, stood out to me. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's just see how everything plays out. I do want to say something about Venus Williams, but what Venus Williams is doing is not really standing out. That's just what I expected from her. Let's see if she's gonna go ahead and win the U.S. Open. Okay, people, that's it for me, the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, tennis prophet. Have a nice day, everybody.